Welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be doing a sit-down style video. Ignore the mess behind me. That is a new series coming your way in a few months. And the bike behind me, but feel free to grab a snack or a drink. Normally I have my Energized, but today I have sand and he's filled with ice water. So today we're going to be talking about, if you haven't told by the title, my Turks and Caicos excursion. Would I do it again? And if there's any others that I will do. So for Turks and Caicos, we did a sightseeing one. It was a bus tour that you're supposed to be able to get off the bus and, you know, go around things like the lighthouse and some other places. However, we were told that this, and under the impression based on what we booked, that this excursion was going to be just over 3 hours long. We'll be able to get on and off the bus at places like the lighthouse and go see the lighthouse and go tour some of the towns, go shopping in the town for like little touristy areas. However, we got on the bus. It also included lunch. However, we got on the bus and they tell us they're taking us to lunch. Meanwhile, this is like 9:15 in the morning. Everybody on the ship was from our cruise ship. There wasn't other cruise ships in town. They were taking us to lunch at 9:15 in the morning. Everybody had just gotten off the ship from breakfast. So we didn't really need it. No, you did see me try it, and the guy I was sitting beside also tried it in the video. But we didn't need it. So we were there trying all the food that they were giving us during this presentation, and we were in and out in like 15 minutes. They were pushing us out the door on to our next thing. And we're going, we didn't really even get to do anything there. There wasn't a whole lot going on. So we were not a fan of that one. And then they take us to some other locations, and we're going, we would have liked to get out and see these, not just take a tour from the bus. Like, we were told we could get out, told we could go see them. Nope. So then they usher us on to the next spot, and we can't understand our tour guide at all because he is speaking broken up English and it's not very good. We're getting it from the people in the front of us because we're at the back of the bus. And they tell us, oh yeah, we have exactly 12 minutes to shop in this little touristy destination street where they have vendors set up. It's like 1, 2, 3, and then across the street there was 2, and then you can go see the water. We just went to see the water because everything that they were charging is like upscaled from the actual ports. I could go buy that turtle in the port, which is what I ended up doing. So if you didn't see my haul video, I bought a little ceramic turtle that's orange and it says Turks and Caicos on it. They had the exact same one in town for $12, and in the port I spent $5. So yeah. And then we get to the end of it and they're taking us to the beach, and we're going, we knew nothing about the beach. Like, this was not part of our plan. This was not what we were advertised. We did not come prepared for the beach. So they just took us back to the port, and at this point we're the only ones on the bus. And then sitting in the back of the bus like we have been the entire time. However, he's talking to us and we're not able to understand what he is saying. So that was a little disappointing for us because we didn't really know what he was telling us. So we got off and shopping at the port, which was really good, but we did not enjoy that one whatsoever. So we ended up complaining back to our ship excursions team on our ship, which we're on the Celebrity Equinox if you hadn't seen the series. And the guy we complained to said he would take it to higher up to see if they could refund us any money. However, they did refund us 20%. Now, the 20% that they gave us is not exactly 20% on what we paid because they're like, yeah, this is what we could do. So we took it because we just wanted to get feedback. However, it ended up being that it was like $15 for each of us. That's what it ended up coming back out of like $100 and some odd dollars that we paid. So it wasn't the greatest amount back, but it was still enough. Like, we're just thankful that they refunded some of it. Which, if you didn't see my haul video, I ended up using $10 out of that $15 to buy the Bahamas shirt. So that ended up covering that, and I didn't have to pay for any of it out of my own money. So that was that. Would I do that excursion again? If they had done it properly, yes. Because also we were having issues where if we would pass another bus, their sound system would interfere with ours and we would hear their bus and not ours. So if we had different buses and different drivers, I would definitely do it again just so that I can learn more about it, because we didn't really understand what was happening. So I would definitely do that one again. The other tours that they offered didn't really interest us. Like, there was some that it was like, oh yeah, you're just gonna go to the beach for the day. Okay, I can do that by getting off the ship. I don't need to like do an excursion for it because the beach was right there. Like, our ship was here and the beach was here. So it's not like you had to pay to go to the beach. So I would go back to Turks and Caicos, but I would definitely probably go to a different area. Maybe an area that has like the all-inclusive resorts, because this was Grand Turk and there was no all-inclusive resorts there. So I might go to the area that has those. But yeah, that was our little Turks and Caicos review and what happened with our ship and our excursion. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, turn on notification when it's notified every time I post. If you have a video idea for me, restaurant me to try, or place you want me to travel to, feel free to DM me on social media. All the links are below. And make sure you stay tuned for the rest of this series because I have some more cruise stuff coming your way. And make sure you stay tuned for the Walt Disney World series because that is going to be coming, and this will be coming in the next 3 months for you. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.